Guys, so today I wanted to show you around my makeup collection. I wanted to do an updated one because I have some new stuff that I wanted to show you guys. I just keep everything in my 9 Alex drawers by IKEA, and I will talk you through everything that I use to kind of keep my makeup organized, like all the acrylic drawers I use. And yeah, let's get straight into the video. Okay guys, so getting into this updated makeup collection tour. I did one of these at the beginning of the year, probably about 4 months ago. I have got a few new pieces since then, and I also have different methods of organising my makeup, so I just wanted to do another one. I know it's not been terribly long, but you guys seem to enjoy my makeup collection videos the most on my channel, so I'm going to bring you another one. Now here at the front is my foundations. These acrylic drawers that I have are all from Wilko's. I found that Wilko do the cheapest acrylic drawers. They're like £2, whereas the ones you get on Amazon are like £10. So definitely if you're in the UK, check Wilko out because they have some good acrylic drawers, and they do them in all sorts of sizes as well. These ones are like £2 this size. I think the longer ones are maybe £5, but still that's an absolute bargain compared to some of the prices you see online. These foundations are basically the same. I've got my L'Oreal Infallible, my Morphe Fluidity. Now this is new. This is the Hourglass Stick Foundation. Just a little stick foundation. This is one of my faves now. Super creamy and just lasts all day. And I just think the packaging is really nice as well. Love the packaging of this. Then we've got my Fenty one, which I'm sure you guys have seen before. Now getting into primers. This section doesn't have an acrylic drawer because I just haven't found one to fit, and I don't honestly think it needs it because everything is kind of organised in this area. So I've got my primers and then all my bronzers and highlighters. Now this is new to my collection. This is the NYX Honey Dew Me Up Primer. I am obsessed with this at the moment. There isn't a day where I don't use this with my foundation, and I just think it looks so expensive and bougie with all the little gold specks in it. I'm obsessed, especially if you've got dry skin. This is really, really good. Then I just have my ordinary silicone primer, which I'm sure you guys have seen. This is a new addition. This is a cocktail oil cocktail, sorry. I've never heard of this brand before, and I never even knew these kind of things existed, but it just gives your skin a very, very nice moisture. If I don't use it before my primer, I just use it in the evening before I go to bed. Very, very impressed with this. I got it off Feel Unique. It was actually like a free gift for spending over £60, which I thought was really nice. Now my bronzers and highlighters. So at the top here we've got my Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzer. I did a review on this recently. If you haven't seen it, then go check it out. I'll leave it in the description below. Again, I'm obsessed with the packaging on this. Like, I just think it's gorgeous. Then we've got my Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter. I accidentally ruined it when I tried to open it once, but you know, it's still very much intact. Then I have my trusty NARS. Well, this is a blush apparently, but I always use it as a highlight. I find for a blush, this is way too shimmery for me, but it just gives a very nice soft highlight for if you just want a natural look. It is the shade Hot Sand. My Makeup Forever bronzer. If you watch my videos, you would have seen that a million times. I have a Morphe highlighter. I don't think this was in my last collection. This is what it looks like. I am obsessed with this. Very nice for if you want a kind of natural makeup day. It is the shade Spark. And then one of my other favourites, my Mercier highlighter. I just absolutely love the packaging on this. At the back here I have another one of those acrylic drawers from Wilko's. This has all like concealers that I don't use daily, my eyeshadow bases, my eye primers, my P. Louise, and any lipsticks that I don't use every day. So I've got my L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. I do really like this. It's Not as light as I would like a concealer to be, but if I want a day where I don't want to wear hardly any makeup but I still want to cover the bags under my eyes, I just use this, and because it's my skin tone colour, then it's literally perfect. But I do need to get a new one soon because it is running out. Next, I have my lash glue. This is the Eyelure lash glue. This is absolutely my favourite ever. A lot of my friends say this is the best lash glue as well. So if you haven't tried it, then check it out. New goodies as well. These definitely weren't in my last collection. These are my new P. Louise bases. So I just have the basic P. Louise base here. This is in Rumor 0.5. I think this is the second shade that you can get. The second or third, I think. Use it every day for my eyeshadow. And then I have one of her coloured ones. This is Winter Rose, and this is part of like her pastel collection. This is also a base, but you can use it as like a coloured liner as well. So I've got a lot of liners in here. So I have the Sephora one. You've definitely seen this before. I have some lip liners. So I have quite a few of the Kryolan lip liners. I have a few just liners in general. I do use these for lip liners when I'm doing kind of a crazy look, but they are for just basically your waterline. I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. I got this when I got the Novena Volume 2 palette. It came in the box. I'd never tried that eye primer before, but I do highly recommend. It is one of my favourites alongside the P. Louise ones. Then I just have the Beauty Bay Living My Best Light liquid eyeshadows. This is in the shade Precious Topaz. I am obsessed with this. I need to get a new one because I am running on empty. Then we have the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I actually have the normal one and the waterproof one. I'm not the biggest fan of these anymore. They're not the mascaras I use on the daily, but I do have them just in case. I like to take the waterproof one on holiday as it's the only waterproof mascara I have. And then I've just got a few other lipsticks in there, some Morphe ones. If you want to see everything in more depth, then I'll leave in the description below the last makeup collection video I did, because that was about 20 minutes and it just talked through my entire collection. Just in this section here I have my Too Faced powder. This lasts such a long time. I think I've had this for about 8 months now and I've still got loads left, so I'm very, very impressed. Then I have my Colourpop Luster Dust. This is in the shade Nomi, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know if this is meant to be like a pigment or a highlighter, but I kind of use it for both. I haven't used it that much, but now that I've started getting into more creative looks, I definitely have picked it up a lot more now. And I just love the packaging. I mean, Colourpop's packaging is just everything, I think we can agree. Here I just have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. This is Sugar one. So then down here I just have two Morphe palettes. This is the 8L one. Please excuse how dirty this is. I basically take it everywhere with me when I'm travelling. I lost the highlighter shades due to taking it everywhere with me, but I didn't use them that often. It was really only the contour shades that I used, so it wasn't too big of a deal. I do really recommend this. It's a very, very good palette for if you're starting out with makeup as well, and it's very affordable, so definitely recommend these Morphe palettes. Then I have another Morphe palette. This is the 8W Blush palette. I think this is catering to like lighter skin tones and darker skin tones. You've got 4 or 5 matte shades here, and then the other 3 are shimmer ones. I'm not too keen on the shimmers, and because I've just started getting to blush, this is really the only shade I go for, but I do like the wide range of colours, especially if you're building a kit or something. It's very handy to have. Oh, and last thing in this drawer is the Pixie Skin Treats Glow Mist. I use this all the time before my makeup. Obsessed. So now getting into drawer 2. This drawer is a bit of a mess, I won't lie. I'm just going to move the camera so you can see it better. But yeah, let's not judge. Please just excuse if you can hear my dog just going crazy in the background. She is just having her own little party over there. Now this drawer is a bit messy. That's because I use it on the daily when I do my Instagram looks, so things just get pulled out and chucked back in. I try to keep it a bit organised. I definitely need to get more drawers so it looks a little bit less messy, but I'll just get into a few things I have. So this is my glitter pot. This acrylic little case thing is also from Wilko's. I think this one was about £1.50, so just such a good bargain. This is my favourite one that I have, my MAC Reflex. This is in transparent pink. My favourite, I am obsessed. This is also where I keep the makeup that I don't use as much. So anything that isn't in my daily makeup routine is in this drawer. And then again with the glitters, I have a few Kryolan ones here. So I have this pink glitter from Kryolan. This is the Polyester Glimmer 25 Pastel Pink glitter. I don't use these as much because they just annoy me with how much you cannot get them off your face for days. So these tend to get used not very much. I have another Kryolan one here. This is a blue one. This glitter is a little bit more chunky than the other one. I think I have another Kryolan one. Yeah, this one. This is one of my favourites just because of the colour. But again, it's just so hard to get off when you apply it on your face. So it doesn't get used often. So those are some of the glitters. I have some little single ones in here. Just from like Amazon. And then I have this brand of glitter. Again, they don't get used that often, sadly. I just can't hack the glitter scene, honestly. I've ordered some of Shrine's like really chunky glitters, so hopefully when they come, I like those a lot better. So I've got two of the NYX. So this is the Glitter Brilliance. Now this is what I can get into. This is a pigment, or at least I think it is. This is the NYX Foil Play. This I really like. It's the same as like my MAC one here. That I'm pretty much obsessed with. I have a few single Colourpop eyeshadows here which I showed in my eyeshadow palette collection, so just head over to that if you want to see those eyeshadows. Have some more lash glue. This one's actually run out, which is why I bought my other one, which is in the top drawer. I think you guys have seen this bit, so I'll just move on to these ones. I have some multi-gel. I've got a couple of these. They're from Kryolan. They're good for like sticking gems on or sticking like flowers on your face or anything like that if you do not want to use like lash glue, because it's a lot less hard to get off your face. I have my Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation. They actually don't sell this anymore where I used to get it, so I don't know if it's been discontinued, but I'm holding on to every last bit of this because I can't find it now. I have my Makeup Revolution foundation. This is actually kind of the wrong shade for me, so this is used for when I do my makeup looks on my Instagram. And I think the rest you guys have seen, apart from this e.l.f. concealer. This is the wrong shade for me, so I just use it in like cut creases and stuff like that. Then I just have my Colourpop concealer, which is basically kind of a white shade. So I use it for my cut creases and stuff like that. I have run out now, so I need to purchase another one. And lastly, I have my Immortal Matte Lip Ombre Kit. Hot Ombre Cosmetics. This is really pretty lip shades. I just don't get around to using it that often because I don't really like to wear lipstick out in public. I'm more of a gloss girl, so that gets used for my Instagram looks. Moving on to the back, which is pretty messy. Let me move some stuff so you can see. Right, you may be wondering why this palette is such a mess. That's because I use it for liners. So I put concealer here, I scrape off some of the pigment and I mix it together because I don't have that many coloured liners, and this is a very, very good tip for if you don't have liners. If you want me to do like a makeup hacks video, then just leave a thumbs up, because I definitely have a lot of these kind of tips that I have learnt along the way. So that is my palette for doing that. Now at the moment I only have 2 pairs of lashes. This one does need a clean. Please don't judge. So these are the lashes that I use all the time for my makeup looks. This is the Eyelash Emporium Thank You Next Strip Lash. And then these I also use for my eyeshadow looks, but I also use them like on a daily basis because they're a little bit more natural than the other ones. These are by Lashes by RIRI on Instagram. Her lashes are amazing and they're super affordable. And if you live in the UK, then you get free shipping. And I was just so impressed by these. She gave me an MUA discount and I was just amazed with how good they are. Absolutely love these lashes. Definitely going to buy some more of her. I'll leave the link to her Instagram below so you guys can check it out, because her lashes so affordable, especially if you're in the UK. Next I have some gems that I use for my makeup looks. These I just got off Amazon. I think they were about £9 or £8, and you get a lot in here. Like I've used these in probably about 10 looks or so, and I've still got so many left. I haven't really used the smaller ones because I need to get one of those like gem picker things, because I cannot get these on my face for the life of me. But yeah, super affordable, just off Amazon, and the case they come in just keeps it all like tidy. Then I just have some tape if I want my like eyeshadow line to be very, very sharp. I use that on the corner of my eye. And then back here we have more of my like kind of special effects makeup and stuff like that. So this is what I use if I'm going to do a full face on my Instagram, say like a creative look, like a butterfly look or something like that. These are just the Colour Wheel Cream Paints by Kryolan. They all have different names. So this colour wheel is meant to create like a bruise effect. So if you want to do any makeup that is inspired by bruising, you basically have all the colours you would need in this palette here. And then I just have the basically normal one that Kryolan do, the multicolour cream circle. And that is basically everything for this drawer that you guys haven't seen. Now I'm just going to talk through what I have at the top here. So here is where I keep my everyday skincare, so stuff that I use on a daily basis. So I have my Ordinary moisturiser, I've got some eye creams here and some lip balms, which you guys would have seen in the last makeup collection. This is new, this is my new Morphe Illuminating spray. So this just is a setting spray that gives you a very dewy effect. Because I have dry skin, this is very, very good to use. I have my Garnier skincare micellar cleansing water, which is what I use to take off my makeup, along with other stuff. If you want a makeup removal routine, then let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to do one. This I recently got. This is just where I keep all my jewellery that I wear on a day-to-day basis, because I don't really have anywhere to store it. And then here at the back, I'll just move it forward. This is off Amazon. This just have bits that I use on a day-to-day basis. So I've got my Milk Makeup Mascara, where if you watch my videos you would have known that I mention this quite a lot. I have my Too Faced lip injection. I've got my concealer that I use on a day-to-day. And my Fenty Gloss Bomb. Also my absolute favourite lip gloss. This is the Peaches and Cream lip gloss. This is in the colour Clear, obviously, but it is just so amazing by itself, or even if you want to put it over the top of other lipsticks. Up here is also where I keep all my makeup brushes at the back, and then my sponges as well. Everything else you guys would have seen in the last makeup collection video. Now I just want to show you a couple of my new palettes that won't have been in my eyeshadow collection. So this is the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Novena Volume 4 palette. I want to do a review on this soon, so hopefully I will get that up ASAP. The colours are just beautiful, and the pink shimmers and like the pink colours are very light, so you can use this on an everyday kind of natural look as well. And I think that is the only new palette I have. And that is everything for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you do like these types of videos, then leave a thumbs up and subscribe. I have a lot of other makeup collection videos that I'll leave in the description below if you want to check those out, and I will see you in the next video, guys.